I thought we'd just start off by maybe just going around everyone and introducing themselves. Let's start with Phil.
Phil, thank you, Laura. Hi, I'm Philip Green, and I do the Philip Green Show. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
So we're Novympia. My name's Olympia. I'm 17. I'm just a regular suburban chick, and I am addicted to pretending to be furniture.
And my name is Nova. I'm generally the prettier half with more sense and sanity.
Thank you very much, distinguished judges.
Hi, I'm Jake Edwards. I'm a transgender YouTuber and I also do music.
We love you.
Hello, I'm Katie. I am predominantly a beauty and fashion YouTuber slash blogger and I'm very excited to be here.
Hi, I'm Lois from Look at Lois and I'm mainly a makeup YouTuber with a bit of fashion.
Hi, I'm Elle Meadows and I do scripted comedy.
Hi, I'm Laura Bubble and I also do comedy video vlogs. So I wanted to kick this off because I think with anyone who's sort of starting out on YouTube, how did everyone here begin? How did everyone start? Who wants to start?
I'll start because we cheated. So we are with a multi-channel network that produces a TV show called RuPaul's Drag Race, and everyone's aware of that. And we kind of just asked them, can we just sort of invade and sort of steal some subscribers? And he said yes, so that's why we're here today.
Generally speaking, Olympia just has a lot to say. This personality, I mean, it's ridiculous. So the natural thing to do was to form a YouTube channel, and living together are actually a couple in real life. The natural thing for us to do was just to like do one together because we're a drag couple. Who has that? So good.
We're a niche.
What would you say was that one skill, that one technique, that one thing that got you where you are now? So something you can pinpoint.
I would say just don't be afraid to just like put it all out there for the world to see, because we were in a viral video where I pretended in essence to be a lampshade, and you just can't be afraid of making an ass of yourself, because you have to just, it's like reality TV, people want to see every kind of facet of you, so you shouldn't be afraid of just being kind of vulnerable and being open to, you know, just having fun with it, I would say.
Exactly, it's one thing working with everyone else on YouTube and taking notice, and we quite often do challenges and everything else, but don't be afraid to do something a little bit different. I mean, if it's just crazy to you, someone else might think it's absolutely amazing, and that can be your niche, so I think it's just be experimental with YouTube. We made the mistake of committing to uploading 2 videos a week every Friday and Saturday whilst having full-time jobs, full-time day jobs. So so far we're really doing well with committing to that, but that is a lot of work, that's a lot of editing, that's filming, because 99% of our videos we do in drag and it takes us hours. So that can be a lot of pressure, but I think it's what has brought people to our channel. They can see that we're trying to put some effort into it and it is something a bit different.
But God, there's just days where you just think all I want to do is just get KFC and sit and do nothing.
I suppose weighing up between money and actual content that you want to do. Is there any way you keep a balance with that, or do you believe in just selling out, or how does everyone deal with that? Does everyone do it full time here, or is it part time for everyone?
We were approached by a company who wanted us to advertise, you know, emojis, like when you find you get an emoji, like these cushions that were emojis, but they were generally all the poo emoji. So we were just like, well, how are you going to work that in, like advertising a poo cushion?
But not only that, the payment was a cushion.
It was the poo cushion, so it's like, well, don't do that.
So not only did we have to advertise an ugly cushion, we had to then have
it. You don't need that in your life. It's too much.
I think echoing what everyone else said though, so long as you truly believe in something and it's relevant to your channel, like if we get sent a week to review, I mean that makes sense for the channel and it's in keeping with your themes, and that I think is totally fine.
This time next year, what your goals are?
And I would like to come back and get given the wristband that gets you into the free after party. We're not going to the after party, so we're a bit peeved. After the gross green colour there, no, I'm just joking. Do you have an actual answer for this?
Well, I was going to say that the top of the year we actually did a New Year's resolutions video where we both agreed that by the end of the year we wanted to hit 10,000 subscribers, and for us we've doubled that so far, and that's like amazing for us. So I think our goal for next year is to double that again, because our channel is all about just making people laugh and just forgetting everything. So if we feel like we're reaching the maximum amount of people doing that, just making you feel laughing and just happy. That would be our main success, I think. So yeah.
Well said. I have like a little web series where I pretend to be an obnoxious woman who works in an office.
So pretend.
She's like an obnoxious woman who works in an office and she hates everyone and she's abuses everyone. And I think that'd be really great for, you know, a prime time viewing slot or something. So I guess TV. I'm
not so sure anyone else would agree. Prime time is very, very strong.
In terms of keeping a schedule on your channels, how difficult would you say it is keeping a schedule if you have one, and what do you do to keep to that schedule? Because I find myself banking videos and I'd have a string for a week and then I'd be gone for a month.
Try and film a bunch of stuff in one go. We filmed 4 weeks worth of content one afternoon with just a very, very subtle costume change so it counts as a different outfit. And then we'll just kind of try and get it out as quickly as we can, but it's hard, it's really hard. So don't kind of be too ambitious with a schedule, and then it's better to like strip it back and then stick to it, like just one a week or whatever. Then just try and be like, oh, it's going to be Thursday this time, because it never is Thursday at that time.
I do find that recording like a bunch of weeks of content in one day, you have that time to then brainstorm for the next recording session. So if we're going to be doing like 4 weeks worth of content in one day, we've had 4 weeks to think about what we're going to be doing. In that way, it's easy to stick to a schedule.
How do you switch off from YouTube? Like, how do you switch off?
Well, going to work definitely kills any creativity I have. Like, honestly, I go into work and I'm zombie, I'm a different person. So, I find that just being with my boyfriend helps me switch off. Funnily enough, even though we both do YouTube, sometimes we'll like bounce off of each other. The videos will collab together, but just spending time with people you care about is, and people who are away from YouTube is just a great way of being switched off from it all. Staying away from social media, not tweeting, it's the best.
I have to just like polarize that. I'm obsessed, absolutely obsessed. And even if I'm at work, I'm checking Twitter, I'm checking Instagram, so anyone on social media, I always feel a bit embarrassed. It's like seconds ago, I'm replying like, oh hi, thanks. It's like, oh, 4 seconds ago.
So embarrassing.
No, but I'm always checking the channel. I can't turn it off. Like that's my hobby. That's what I do in my spare time.
It's very hard to turn it off. Like I'm a meme, I'm a lampshade meme. People bombard me with that all day long. Can't escape from it.
I think generally speaking on our channel we try to steer away from more kind of serious issues or giving advice. We try to just put out absolute nonsense. And occasionally when we do find ourselves, if we're doing like just a vlog and we dip into something more serious, it can be quite jarring because it's about a character. We were part of a collab channel called Perfect Androgyny, and every week we did a theme, and that was more serious content, but that made sense because it was all part of that channel. So now, occasionally, if we feel the need to do something a little bit more serious, a bit more like an advice type theme, I tend to do it out of drag. It kind of has just a bit of a separation from the rest of our channel, and I think that makes more sense.
It ties in with the whole selling out thing. Like, get yourself out there, say what you've got to say, and do the content you want to do, but you know, don't just kind of rush over things that in regular life you are going to want to say something about. So, you know, yeah, you have a certain responsibility, but it's not like the frontmost kind of, you know, priority.
You do lots of different things with it in terms of like play a lot of games, you do your retro gaming, you do your makeup tutorials. I'm interested where you want to take drag to the UK.
That's my question, is it drag in the UK? I do think a lot of people expect us to either be Lily Savage because we're British, or B, to be RuPaul because we seem to kind of talk about Drag Race a lot, and that's kind of difficult. I think what we're trying to do with our channel is try to almost like, not normalise, desensitise people to drag so they just become more used to drag queens. A lot of our content now isn't really anything to do with drag, we just so happen to be drag queens doing it. So I'm not really so sure. I think the UK don't seem to be as exposed to drag queens as much in America. So I think we're trying to bring it to that level. Some people then go, oh my god, it's a drag queen. It's just kind of like, oh, it's a drag queen. Like, oh.
We had this one guy the other day to comment on, we did a video where we turned 5 minutes into a drag queen for a day. And someone was like, do you really think that you should be teaching someone how to do that? You look dreadful doing it, it's so embarrassing. And it was just kind of like, you're just missing the whole point. Like, we're not doing this, you know, particular with, like you said, we're just throwing it on, it's just kind of a look, it's just like, you know, whatever, we just do whatever. So.
Like everyone was saying before, the moment we stop having fun doing this, we'll either change it or stop. You do it because it's fun, that's first and foremost why you're doing it. You're hoping everyone else is having fun watching you.
So I don't think we started the channel thinking like, we have to go in a certain direction, you know, we're going to have to sort of teach people how to walk in heels or whatever. It was just sort of, you know, suddenly we're interested in this like retro video game and play that, or like we'll just make up a comedy sketch. Like there wasn't anything sort of direct, so it's just like, it's like verbal diarrhea.